Okay, what I thought I'd do here is just show how a group of teachers use common formative assessment to further student learning. So what we've got here is an exit ticket from a Year 9 science team. These teachers meet fortnightly to discuss student learning. They typically discuss the common formative that they had conducted in the previous fortnight. They determine what they'd like to see in the coming fortnight and then construct a formative to capture that information on the student learning. So what we've got here is an example of one of those common formatives. You can see that it's on scientific language. One of the goals of the team is to focus on writing, hence you can see the words only here, and the words only, and you can see that it's got some sort of a grade and a mark and a little comment here. On the next page you can see that there's that previous sample. You can see 3 other samples and they are graded and marked similarly. So these grades would be discussed and the teachers would, from here, sort of figure out how they're going to respond to students who have they've already demonstrated the learning, and for the students that haven't learnt yet. So my question to the group when I was meeting with this team is, how can we avoid the comparison that students would make once they receive their grades and their marks so that the learning can continue to develop? And this is a Dylan William thing. So we looked at other ways that we could, improve this practice. So what we've got here is, an example of, if you take away the mark and the comment, this is what the student might get back. They might have on here, instead of the mark and the comment, you've got 2 errors on this page. You find them, you fix them. What this does is it puts the emphasis back on the student to find the solution rather than the teacher saying, you got this wrong or you got that right. This procedure helps to prolong the learning. And of course, if the student still doesn't get it, maybe there's some opportunities there for some direct instruction. Alternatively, the teacher could put a sample like this up on the screen for all students to see and work through similar questions with the whole class and say, this is an okay response, but there are some errors. See if you can detect what the errors are and turn it into a higher quality response. Of course, the score could be recorded by the teacher, but not shared with the student, and that score could be recorded in a mark book and used as data to make an overall judgment of a student's progress, coming up to the awarding of a grade at the end of a semester.